Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Lubos. Lubos is from Czech Republic. So let's see what Lubos has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hello.
Hello Lubos, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing? Hi.
Very well, thank you very much. I like your background, I like your pictures on the wall.
Today.
Okay Lubos, so before we start the game, tell me where are you from?
I'm originally from Czech Republic, but in 28th of June, it will be 20 years since I'm in London, so it's going to be a little anniversary for me.
Wow, and guess what? You are my first guest from Czech Republic.
Oh wow, you had some, I watch your channel and you have some Slovakian, some Polish people, which is neat.
Yes. And for some reason, I thought you were from Slovenia because I was checking out your profile a little bit and I saw some words and I saw Slovenia or something. So I thought, oh, maybe it could be some Slovenian. Okay, good. I'm happy.
Have you been in Czech?
I haven't actually. I haven't yet, but I'd like to go for sure.
Prague is beautiful. Yeah, you should visit.
I know. And where are you from in Czech Republic?
West part of Czech Republic near Germany border. So it's a little city called Karlovy Vary.
How far is from Prague?
1.5 hours. Everything is close. Yeah.
Very close. Very close. And Lubos, what do you do for a living?
So I am in training to be a nurse. So in January 2022, I'll be graduate as a nurse. But I'm acupuncturist, I'll do Chinese medicine, so that's my...
See, as I saw in your profile, you are a master of Chinese medicine.
And future nurse, yeah.
Amazing. So tell me a little bit about your career as an acupuncturist.
So 10 years ago, I worked as masseuse on cruise ship. I exchanged lots of treatments with acupuncture guy who did acupuncture treatment. So I give him massages and he gave me acupuncture mainly for my skin. I used to have lots of skin problem, eczema, acne and stuff like that. And very weirdly, in a couple of weeks, my skin really improved after a couple of sessions of acupuncture. So I started Google search what's going on, why, how is it works. And it's amazed me how acupuncture work. I started self-educating myself about the processes, and it's really ancient natural medicine. So I started learning about that. Also, after every treatment, I've cried, which was very weird. So released lots of stress, lots of traumas from me, and obviously now I understand how is it presenting on the skin. So whenever I finished contract on the cruise ship, I went back to London and I started studying very deeply Chinese medicine. So I have master degree in Chinese medicine. Yeah, great.
Very good. And how long were you working on the cruise ship for?
I've done 2 contracts. So I done one for British company and I done one for Norwegian cruise line. It completely changed my life. on Facebook and on Instagram. I have so many friends all around the world. I met my husband there, so it was really a life-changing adventure.
I did one contract as well. 4 years ago, I worked for Disney Cruise Line, for Disney Dream, for one contract I did in Orlando.
What did you do?
I was working as an assistant server, so I was working in food and beverage. I was working for 3 months and a half, 4-month contract. And as you said, it was one of the biggest experience of my life. I'm so glad I did. It was, as you said, I met so many people around the world, and you work hard, but the experience is just for life. I always tell my friends, you should do at least once in your life just to see how much you learn, how much you, it's like a magical experience, and yeah.
It's really hard work. The first contract wasn't really good. I didn't make much money, and it wasn't the itinerary was a bit weird. We went in Iran, so it was 1 month from Southampton to Iran and back. Quite old English passengers. But the second contract was amazing. It was with Americans, with New Yorkers. East Caribbean and Canada, and it was time of my life. I extended the contract 9 months to 13 months.
Wow.
And I did work hard, but I made very good money. I met so many people, and mainly I met my husband.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, Lubos, am I saying your name right? Lubos?
Lubos, yeah, very good.
Okay, Lubos, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. My best friend, full of random fun questions, okay? So I'm just gonna play a song just for us to shake a little bit before the first question. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Okay, Lubos, let's go for the first question. The first question is, what is the worst pickup line have you ever heard?
It's lots of time in America on the cruise ship, on the contract, because of my accent, very strong accent, because I'm connected to my country. And Americans obviously love strong accents because it's exotic for them. So it was most of the time where you from, yeah, and that was like interest. The people get interested in me. And then when I said Czech Republic, most of them don't know where is it. So yeah. I think
that was the way they were fine to come after you because of your accent.
Yeah, because of the strong accent. I mean, in America, it's so exotic. Yeah, they just even British accent is exotic there. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Let's go for the second question. Let's do it. Okay, before the next question, tell me, what do you miss the most of your hometown, your country? Besides your family, I believe.
Yeah, family. Before COVID, I've been very connected. I had full clinic, and I teach in university Chinese medicine. So, like literally first week of lockdown, I lost everything. I lost all connection. It was like 80% of my income come from Czech Republic, actually. So I was traveling quite a lot. I don't miss the traveling because it was exhausting. But I do miss my patients there. I do miss my students. Would I do it again? No, I'm glad I'm settled in London. And I will enjoy my nursing career more here now. But yeah, I miss my patients and my students.
Okay, cool. Next question for you is, if you were working in a circus, which character would you like to be and why?
If I'm working in the circus, I love elephants. I know it varies weird. I don't like that animals are kept actually in circus. I don't like that at all, to think about that. But I know elephants are very smart, and usually they're very well trained. And I think of all the animals, the elephants are most sort of approachable and most enjoying it. So perhaps train elephants. Although I'm very against animals in circus.
Yeah, me too. And I heard as well, somebody was saying the other day for me about elephants as well. They're very, very intelligent. Mm-hmm. You know, they're very sensitive as well. They feel the energy, around.
They say elephants' memory. They memorize things a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Next question for you. Let's do it, Lubos. Right, next question for you is, what's the funniest gift have you ever received?
Funniest gift I ever received? I received, funniest, it's coming on my mind. I always want bike, and that was first year of anniversary with my husband. He get me bike, and the bike came home in the box. It was completely unfolded, like the wheels were separated, the handlebar was separated, seat. I'm not technically very well, like with my hands, no. It was really hard for me to put it together. When I put it together, sit first time on it, it's all break down. So I think he meant it well, but yeah, it wasn't a good gift. It was a funny gift in the end. It went bad.
And are you using it a lot now?
I have new bike, not Argos bike. I have no luggage. I'm biking to work.
Very good, very good. So how long have you been with your husband for?
We are together. We just had 8 years anniversary of our wedding. 7th of June.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so 8 years.
And he's from London.
He's American.
Ah, he's American. Oh, amazing. And he was working the same area as you in the cruise ship, or not?
No, he's performer, entertainer. So he's in West End now, and on the cruise ship he was dancer and singer.
Oh wow, amazing. You could ask him to do the magic box as well. Would be nice in the future.
I will.
Cool.
I will definitely.
Great. Next question for you. Right. And what do you like the most about London?
You know what? When I came to London 20 years ago without money, without English, without nothing. I didn't know anybody here. Just 2 luggages, and that was all. And I worked really hard to progress in the state where I am now, with the career and with everything, with living in London. There was a couple of years when I literally hate London. I didn't like anything about it. I tried to escape. I was living in Blackpool, I was living in Milton Keynes, Reading, and sort of tried to escape London, but always life pulled me back to London. And last 7 years, I'm really enjoying London. I love London. What I like is you can still find in London very quiet, peaceful area, green, where we're living now. I'm living in West London, Ealing, and we have park behind the house, and it's like beautiful, beautiful setting here. So if I want to be busy, I can go to center very easily, but when I want to be quiet, I can be really quiet and settled. So I do love London, yeah.
Very good. Next question for you is, would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? And what would you do?
I would love to fly. Yeah, that's something. Yeah.
And where would you go straight away right now if you could fly?
If I can fly, I would go somewhere to seaside, somewhere nice, quiet seaside. Yeah. I love sea, and if I can fly, to be on the seaside and see like landscape of sea and mountains.
Great, very good. Another question for you. Let's do it. For the next question, Lubos, tell me a little bit, do you think nowadays the alternative medicine is more popular than before, or do you think, no, it's the same?
You know what, with COVID, it actually, there was quite a few articles in the news about long COVID and post-COVID syndrome. And there was actually quite a few helping articles that Chinese medicine and alternative medicine really works for it. And I think because of that, and also our regulation body, which is British Acupuncture Council, sort of pushing towards that, lots of people now asking for treatment to treat long-term COVID and symptoms and problems what they have from the COVID or from the vaccination even. So I think it's getting more popular. I think China sort of incorporate Chinese medicine to Western medicine and treating actually people with COVID with wisdom of Chinese medicine. So I think it is now, the COVID really helped, yeah. Did you have acupuncture ever?
Right, it's a very good question. Actually, I was about to mention that. I had a partner, an English partner in the past, and we are very good friends, and he did acupuncture for 2 years. He was doing it. And I remember he was telling me he was working in a clinic as a part-time job. He's a teacher, and he was working as a part-time job. He was doing acupuncture for fun. He really loved it. He liked the medicine itself. And I remember once, because I was snoring sometimes, and he never did like professionally. He just he was explaining me, like if he put some, needles, if he put the needles around here, it would help. I remember him explaining me about it, but I never had like a proper session, of acupuncture. Always, in the past, I was a bit scared or afraid of the pain, and of course there's no pain. It's just the fact. But actually, just as you mentioned that, let's see that if a patient come up to you say, okay, I've been snoring a lot, I have problems snoring. What would be your advice? What would be your treatment that you would offer for this person, this patient?
Well, first what would come on my mind is to check how much, so we don't have bacteria, we don't have viruses, but we have environmental factors which actually affecting your health. And environmental factors are the nature factors as wind, heat. Here in England, damp, that's very, very big problem. And damp with food which we eating, which is processed, junk, could be lots of dairy products, that's creating damp and phlegm as well. And that's affecting your body. That might affecting also sort of this area, nose. Lots of English people have this problem. So first advice, except obviously acupuncture, would be to look your diet, what you're eating, cut yogurt, cut dairy products, cut the junk food, try to cook proper meal, 3 times a day, 1 meal. That would be my advice, definitely. That's helping. Also, it's really helping to clean up the sinuses, just with warm water. It's like yoga exercises which you can do it every morning with hot water and pull and clean all this area from the phlegm and mucus. Yeah.
Thank you. Good one. Next question for you is, what is one thing you cannot live without?
Music, good music. I have I have few really good playlists and tracks which always make me feel nice, and good music, definitely.
For example, what kind of music is you like the most?
Coldplay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, love Coldplay. And I mean, the songs, all of them songs are so wholesome. They never have any vulgarism, any hard words. It's all about love, peace. I love that. It's always like Zen. And all the music, yeah, I love it.
Very good. Ready for another one?
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Next question for you is, what is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal, well, in Chinese medicine, I am goats, metal goat, but I don't think it's my spirit animal. Giraffe, definitely giraffe. Love them, and I think if any animal, I would be giraffe. Yeah, I think they like angels. They a bit different from all the animals. Can see from above, float. Yeah, and I think they have this wisdom to see what we normally don't see. So yeah.
Very good. Nice one. Very good. Are you enjoying the show so far?
I love it.
Yeah, great. Another question for you. Right, Lubos, I was checking your profile and I saw a little bit about the acupuncture pediatric for children. There we go. Oh yeah, the giraffe behind you. Yes, I can see.
That's from my okay, I don't have a favorite patient, but this is for very close patient to my heart. She made for me giraffes. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And so about the acupuncture pediatrics. So mostly your patients, when they come with a baby or a child for acupuncture, what is the condition? What's the problem that they are facing? The most popular one.
Well, life somehow make it for me that I'm treating lots of pediatric patients with epilepsy, which is quite hard, but there is it's heart disease, which they have lots of side effects of medication, which they obviously need to be kept on. So Chinese medicine can help very well with those side effects. It's very well described in Chinese medicine how to treat epilepsy. So eventually they are able to reduce the medication, which obviously the side effects really impairing their life. So I did treat quite a few patients with epilepsy, allergies for the children, learning disabilities, ADHD.
Oh wow!
Usually, what strikes me most, Chinese medicine always saying, with children treatment you should treat also the mom, And what I'm really amazed, even like all the children, teenagers, if you treat the mom, the child starts healing themselves. So when the mom is balanced and harmonized, the children pick up somehow the ability to heal itself. So I'm trying to be less invasive with the children as possible and rather to treat mom, who have obviously the connection between mom and child are huge and big. Yeah.
Very interesting. Wow, good. Next question for you is, what is the most memorable lesson you learned from your parents?
From my parents, what I learned, memorable lesson. Well, both my parents are in healthcare setting. My mom is a nurse, my dad is paramedic. I always run in front of their career because they've never been home. They've been so busy they've been home, but I've been kept by nanas, both of them, and with my parents as well, but they were so busy. So I always try to run from that career. And look at me, I'm going to be a nurse in January. So I think, and I'm getting to your question, it's now when I'm able to talk professionally with my mom about nursing stuff, and she give me advices how to treat my patients now, I really enjoying that actually. It's the moment when she's proud of me, I feel that, and then we talking professionally about nursing stuff and how to treat patients. That's the lesson, I think.
Very good. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I like it. And regarding being gay, you always had the support of them?
That's hard one. No, because I'm from post-communist country. 1979 boy, so 1990s when I sort of come out, 1996, 7, it was big no in Czech Republic. It wasn't open at all. Some actors, singers come out, but everybody look at them a bit weird. Okay, that's something what's not usual. And that was the time when I sort of come out, and I'm only child, so it was hard for them.
But
it took a couple of years, which is, I think it's understandable.
Of course.
Older I am, I'm not fighting it anymore. After 30, I did fight it a lot and push them somewhere where I want them to be and how they should understand. And now I get it take time, and they're amazing, both of them. They're great. My mom loved my husband as her second son, which is really good.
Wow, that's amazing. That's sweet. And you are the only child. You don't have siblings. The pressure's on you. Yeah, always been the pressure on you.
Always have been pressure. Yeah.
Right. Let's get another question for you.
Have siblings?
I do have a sister. She's 3 years younger than me.
Did she's here?
Or no, she's back in Brazil. That she
visited you ever?
She never came. My mom came to visit me a few years ago for the first time, but my sister never. I've got a niece as well. My niece is 12 years old now, or 13 years old. I've got a niece, and we are just two of us, very different, very personality way. We don't look like at all. When people, like friends, our family who know us very well, they go like, "Oh my God, just personality way, you don't look like at all." Like we are very different. Like so many ways.
Touch together.
We talk sometimes. Sometimes send message on WhatsApp, but not like. Don't like to talk every day, but we are connected. Sometimes she makes comments on my pictures on Instagram, Facebook. She always sometimes make comments, like funny comments when you were a child, children are playing or you're fighting or this kind of thing. But we are very different, but we're always being for each other, always, since early age. I remember when I was very young, and sometimes I wanted to sleep in my grandmother's house. So I was going to sleep there. In the middle of the night, I wake up crying that I need to go back home because my sister I need to put a duvet over her during the night. I was crying during the night, and my grandma needs to take me home because I wouldn't fall asleep again because I was so upset that I need to look after my sister.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, my husband had brothers, four brothers, and I can see how amazing whenever we come to America, how connected they are. And although they're not together, now they didn't see each other 2 years, but they know about each other and they always somebody always is there. I think I'm
Mhm.
with that. I have lots of friends, I have cousins, but I think it's very special connection that you don't need to be together, but connection is always there, and you have somebody somewhere who's really close to you. That's amazing. Yeah.
And it's funny you saying that because when you have a brother or sister, simply you always go like, "Oh, I wish I was alone. I was the only one, the single one." You know, we always had this fight as well. I remember being a teenager, like, "Oh my God, I wish you're not here. I wish I was alone." You know, so it's always like that. What you know, what you don't have it, like you miss it. You want to, you know, to have it, to be it. I understand your point. Next question for you. Let's do it. For the next question, tell me what's the most memorable lesson you learned from your husband so far?
Most memorable lesson from my husband. It is since beginning of our relationship, he journalizing every morning, everything what is in his mind. He sit down, and that's the first thing in the morning what he doing. So write everything down and journalize. I'm not as thorough as him, but I know it does help, because if you clean your mind, whatever is there from the day before, whatever upsets you, whatever make you angry, or put it down, write it down, and close it as something was done, and start again new day. It's really healing, and that's I think it's what I learned from him. It's amazing. Yeah.
Very good. I like that. Very good. Right. Next question for you is: who was your first crush and why?
My first crush and why. I did work in hospital because I'm the age when I was. The army in Czech Republic has been mandatory. It's been cancelled in 2005, I think. So I'm the age which I need to go to army, and instead of to go to army, I choose to help him in hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Or in my 18 till my 19, and I think some doctors on the wards in my crush first. I obviously hiding it a lot, and yeah, my first boyfriend then was doctor from hospital. I didn't hide it properly, but that was my first crush. Yeah.
Are we still in touch or not?
Sorry?
Are we still in touch with each other as friends or not anymore?
No.
Gone. At least the memory was there. At least you kept the memory. That's what counts. Another question. For the next question, Lubos, tell me a situation that, for example, a feedback or a situation, testimonial from someone, one of your patients that you helped, someone special that touched your heart, something that happened, that you helped someone and they come up to you and did something or said something that stuck to your head, something.
I'm working now as future nurse. I'm working as healthcare assistant in hospital in London because of COVID. Obviously, acupuncture wasn't allowed for a while during lockdowns. So I get a job in one big hospital on teenage cancer ward. So there is lots of stories which stuck in my memory. Patients there are really ill. So many stories. When you just 5 minutes spent with them and talking to them, it means so much for them. So that, or maybe this girl will make this beautiful picture for me with acupuncture. I treat the epilepsy, and she was able to reduce her medication. That's another one. Very successful treatment. Yeah.
Very good. Next question for you is: tell us about your best holidays and why you consider that.
Best holidays. I love to go to seaside. So Greece is beautiful. My first holiday ever was with my first boyfriend in Greece. I was first time in love, so that's I always going to remember. And then when I started dating my hubby, obviously working on cruise ship, that was holiday all together
That-
all in one. But the most beautiful holiday it wasn't holiday, it was 2 days off in Bermuda. And we
Wow.
really date, and we in Bermuda you can go to beach which you can be by yourself without anybody. So it was very, very romantic and very nice. Yeah.
Great. Lubos, I have 3 questions left for you, okay?
Great.
Let's do it. You're saying about your lovely husband. Who spotted each other first? Who looked at each other first? Who fell in love first? How did it happen?
Well, he was always too wild for me. I saw him on the ship, and the entire cast always partying and stuff. I wasn't like that, so I was too shy for him, I think. But he's saying we did mandatory. You have lots of training on cruise ship. You know that. You have other training, and you have lots of if something's going wrong on the ship, if you sink something, you need to know what to do.
The drills, yeah.
And stuff. So we did that all together since beginning of our contract. So he said he always watched me, and I think I was too shy to watch him back. So and then we met in Canada actually, when we stayed overnight in Quebec City. And he was with his friends and cast member in one bar. I was with my friends and my colleagues in another bar. And at the same time, we get enough, and we met on the street.
Wow.
And since then, we started dating, actually.
Beautiful. Next question for you is, tell us something that you have done that you feel very proud of yourself.
I mean, now recently the COVID, just because I lost all my job, I lost all patients here because I've been very connected to Western theater and production with acupuncture treatment. As I said, I had very big practice in Czech Republic and teach. So my entire income struck down day to day. I did have nothing except government help. So I'm very proud that I found a job, and I found actually something what I'm passionate about, and through the entire lockdown I've been able to work and working on the same ward. I'm going to work there as a nurse. I'm very proud of my job there, yeah.
Very good. I think as you say, I think all of us, we've been through a tough time last year and this year as well. I think the world is getting back to normal again, and things are kind of slowly getting back to normal again. But yeah, I think it was. I think no one was expecting and ready for this situation. And
people must found new ways how to do things, and they did. And I think that's
we adjust ourselves somehow to the new world. So yeah, there we go. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Next question for you. This one, I think I'm gonna skip this one. It's gonna be easy. Who makes you laugh the most?
Well, yeah, my hobby.
Of course. Tell me.
I had the 2 nights ago. I was after 3 nights in hospital. So the night when I was fully at home and sleep in the bed, I must have some wild dream, because it wake me up as I sort of slap him, and it literally wake me up, and I must have a wild dream, and he was so scared, and that made me. I mean, in the end, it made me so much laugh. He laughed as well, but and we're joking about it all days now. Yeah.
Poor him. He like sleeping, like think, oh my God, he might slap me during the night. Right, ready for the last one? Let's do it. Right, before the last question, tell me a funny story that happened to you when you were working the ship. Something funny or scary.
Scary, something. Well, there was lots of funny stories. I have to pick one quickly. Scary was one. I remember the scary one when there was Hurricane Sandy, big thing in 2010, 11, I think it was. Yeah, Sandy hurricane, and the entire ship we was kept on the sea for a while. That was quite scary actually. Uh, yeah, and funny stories. There was so many of them. I don't know which one to pick.
I'll take this one. It's funny you say that because for me, I think every year in America they have this hurricane. Yeah, the one when I have to me was it was Matthew hurricane, and we left. I was doing like a short cruise, so we were leaving Port Canaveral in the USA. Let's say Saturday night. Sunday we were in Nassau, in Bahamas. On Wednesday we were in Castaway Cay. Castaway Cay is the island, Disney island, just for the Disney cruise ship can go ashore there. So anyway, and on Thursday we were coming back to the sea. So three days and 3 nights. When we have 3 nights and 4 nights. The 4 nights one we had a sea day. As you know, it doesn't stop anywhere, so we stayed the whole day in the sea. And one of those hurricanes, we couldn't go back to Port Canaveral in Florida, so we need to go to Mexico. We went to 2 different islands in Mexico, and it was so exciting because we were going like a different routine that we were doing every cruise. So it was amazing, but it was scary in a way as well because we didn't know where to go. We didn't know because the port was closed, and the guests as well. They were so like anxious because they had their car. They need to go. They had the trips booked as well, and everything kind of, got affected. Yeah. Last question for you, Lobos, from Czech Republic. Last one is, what is your biggest idol, and what have you learned with this person?
Idol. I love Coldplay. It's my like Chris Martin. Love his wisdom. Love all the quotes what he's saying. He did ayahuasca, which I think you can see it on ice. That's my sort of thing where I want to go next. And as healer, doing the ayahuasca. Did you heard about ayahuasca? I mean, it's
I know what it is, but I never done before. I know it's quite popular right now. It's very popular.
And I think people who did it, they have connection, much higher connection. You can see it on their eyes. So, yeah.
Great, very good. Right, so let's play now the word association game. Okay, so I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Okay. Quick thinking. Let's start with family.
Family, heart, love.
Okay. Money.
Money, spending.
How about love?
Love, my husband.
Cool. Life.
Life, enjoyment.
Sex.
Sex, passion.
Religion.
Religion, what comes in my mind? God. Prayer.
Okay. Politics.
Sorry?
Politics.
Politics. I don't know. No words. Speechless.
Friendship.
Friendship, very important. It's important thing.
How about fear?
Fear, something reassurance.
Okay. Desire.
Desire, goal.
Okay. Regrets.
Regrets, don't regret.
Okay. Success.
Success, nursing.
Wow. Happiness.
Happiness, family. Home.
Wish.
Wish, house, new house.
Great. And word for Chinese medicine.
Healing.
Okay. And the last one now, acupuncture. No, for the last one now. Tell me one word for acupuncture.
One word, needles.
Okay. And the last one now, Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Heavy food, beer.
Very good, very good. So let's pretend that I'm going to meet your lovely husband for a cup of tea, and I'm going to ask your lovely husband, tell me the most beautiful thing about Lubos, and tell me something that he needs to improve on. What do you think your husband will tell me?
That's a hard one. I think he liked that I'm passionate about my work. He loved that what I'm achieving in my career. And I think I need to work on. He would like that I'm cleaning. and not to be hard on him with cleaning. I think I need to learn to have patience with his cleaning and his cleaning.
That's what makes the relationship very, very interesting. Where this kind of like little crash, yeah. Right, let's play now Lubos and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. So now you can ask me a question.
Yeah. What's your passion? What's you most passionate about in life?
Right, that's going to be very easy for me. So what I'm most passionate about in life is that interaction I'm doing right now with this project. I think it's something it's a gift that I can do that for 24 hours, no stop. The same way I could feel how much you love and you care about being a nurse, I can tell the same passion as well. It's something that's I want to do for life. It's something that, you know, when you wake up and you go like, oh my God, I came to this world, I meant for that. That's the feeling that I have every single day when I think about this project within the magic box. And when it's something that is a natural thing that comes to me, and I just love it. I just love it. It's so fascinating to connect with people worldwide, so interesting people, people like you, people around the world that they have so much to tell, so much story to share. And I think that's the whole thing that it drives my day. Every day I wake up and I go to sleep thinking about that. And that's something that I always was looking for. And I knew it was hidden somewhere, my passion. And when this passion like literally, genuinely just come up, explode, and I was like, oh my God, that's something that I found and I want to do for life.
How many people did you interview already?
Right, so I've got around 400 people more or less worldwide, 400. And of course, so when I started the show, I started with 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. But because it started getting so popular, so much people want to do, and I've invited more people, I put every single day. But now, since the beginning of this month, I put every single day plus twice in the weekend, because it's a lot of people. And the most I do, the most I want to do. So yeah, so around, but for now I have around released already. I have 200 something interviews. In August, it's gonna be 300 already, like released, yeah, on my channel. But yes, and I'm doing shoots a lot, and it's just nice. Every shoot I do is like, I feel like the first day that I'm doing the shoot. Actually, this month, on the 19th, is gonna be it's gonna be 1 year that I start shooting. I started shooting at June last year, and the show started out, I put it out, the show in October. So, yeah.
What profession is I have lots of questions now. No, one more question. What profession of the people who you interviewed, what stuck in your mind? Which profession was the maybe weirdest one, or like, wow, what profession was? Is it anything come to your mind?
Very good question, actually. Very good question. Oh yes, I think, as I said, sometimes when I check the profiles, I don't look too much into it, because I'd like to get to know the person during the interview. You know what I mean? I like to know the surprise and everything. But good question, actually. I think I was very surprised with a pilot, that I have an airplane pilot, that I didn't know he was a pilot. When I find out from the interview, I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. He was a pilot. Yes, I think it is. But I had singers, I had doctors, I had writers, I had like nurses as well. So yes, I have like everyone, receptionists. I had people working with fitness trainers, like personal trainers, teachers. So yes, I had like people who work in customer service. So yes, I had different like psychologists. I had as well. So yeah, but I think the first one came to my mind was a pilot, because I didn't know he was a pilot, and when I find out through the interview, I was like, oh my God! So I was exploring a little bit as well, and so yeah, that's my answer to you.
Thank you.
Great. Did you have a good time?
I love it. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for being my first guest from Czech Republic. Imagine, amazing.
Do you have any other acupuncturists before?
No, I haven't. You are my first one as well. There you go. You killed 2 rabbits in the same gun, as they say. Very good, very good. And just before we go, Lubos, thanks so much first for your time, for taking your time to do the interview with me. You were very kind and sweet. As soon as I approached you, you were like, yes, let's do it. But before you go, would you mind to share a positive message or a positive quote, something that inspires you?
I love my that is connected with my profession. It's Yoko Ono said a quote, very nice quote. In order to treat others, you need to heal yourself. That's that lovely quote. Yeah, it's my sort of what I'm getting for. Yeah.
Very good, very good. So thanks so much for your time. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
It was a
pleasure. Thank you very
Have
much.
a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Take care.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.